Hey friends, welcome back. Or if you're new here, welcome. I'm Sonja, and on this channel, we take thrift store and yard sale finds and transform them into stunning high-end home decor, all on a budget. Today, I'm so excited because I hit the jackpot at yard sale this weekend. I picked up a gorgeous glass picture frame, beautiful detailed bowl, and a pair of marble horse head bookends, and I'm going to transform all three into Pottery Barn-worthy pieces that look like they could easily cost hundreds of dollars. These three DIY Pottery Barn dupes are some of my absolute favorites, and I cannot wait to show you exactly how I did it step by step. Before we dive in, if you love budget-friendly high-end DIY home decor, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a new project. And drop a comment below and let me know, are you a yard sale hunter too? I want to know. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so at the yard sale this weekend, I came across this beautiful glass picture frame for just $2. It had these really gorgeous detailed edges carved right into it, and the moment I saw it, I knew it had so much potential. My inspiration for this project came straight from Pottery Barn. They sell very similar ornate frames for around $50, so I'll link the inspiration piece in the description below so you can see exactly what I was going for. The first thing I did was give the frame a good clean. Once it was nice and clean, I taped off the inside glass, and since I obviously couldn't remove it, I just wanted to make sure it stayed protected while I painted. Then I had it outside, well, actually I was already outside, and gave the entire frame a coat of Rust-Oleum spray paint in Canyon Black. You can honestly use any black spray paint you have on hand. That part isn't too fussy. Once it was sprayed, I let it dry completely before moving on. Now here's where the magic happens. I took some brushed gold acrylic paint, mine is from Michaels, and I dabbed it all over the frame. This part does take a little patience because you really want to work in the gold into all the little crevices and details of the frame. I started by dabbing the paint on with paper towel, and then I switched to a brush to make sure I filled in any spots the dabbing missed, especially on the sides which had these beautiful scalloped edges that I just loved. Once everything was dry, I carefully removed the tape from the glass, and oh my goodness, you guys, I am absolutely obsessed with how this turned out. I then styled it if you I styled it on a coffee table so you can get some inspiration, and of course I had to sneak in a photo of Duke because well, that's just what we do around here. If you missed a photo of Frank last DIY project, make sure you go check it out. For my second project, I found this stunning bowl at the yard sale for just $3. It had the most beautiful detailing on it. Honestly, it might be one of those pieces you could get more money for um, online, but I saw it and I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. My inspiration came from Pottery Barn's Earthenwares collection. Similar pieces retail for around $100 for even the smaller sizes, so I'll drop the link below for you. I started with Belle's Magnolia paint, and if you haven't tried this one yet, it is one of my absolute favorite whites from their line. It's such a soft, creamy white, and it's just dreamy for this kind of project. I applied the first coat to the inside of the bowl, then flipped it over and painted the outside. Because of all the beautiful, intricate detailing on the outside, I use the dabbing technique to really work the paint into every little nook and cranny. I did 2 coats total, but for the second coat, I focused only on the outside where the detail really needed the extra coverage. Now for the inside, I wanted to create that gorgeous earthy textured look that you see in those high-end pottery pieces. And here's a little trick I love, plaster of Paris. I typically share sea spray, but I wanted to give you a couple different options. I picked up mine at Dollarama, but you can also find it at Michael's or Home Depot. I mixed just a little bit into the white paint, and I wanted to be clear, you don't want to go overboard here. Just a touch is all you need to add that subtle texture without overdoing it. Once it was mixed in, I painted that onto the inside of the bowl. When I filmed the final result, it was still just slightly damp, but even then, I could really already tell this bowl is going to look absolutely stunning, styled on a coffee table with some wooden bead strands, and of course, you can style it any way you love. And for my final project, I found these marble horse head bookends at yard sale, 2 for $5. They are so heavy and so solid, and I just knew they had so much potential. The Pottery Barn inspiration for these is the antique bronze horse head object, which they use as bookends, and they are priced at $105 each. So my goal was to get as close to that luxe antique metal look as possible. Just like with the picture frame, I started by giving both horse heads a good coat of Rust-Oleum Canyon Black spray paint, and I let them dry fully before moving to the next step. Now here's something fun. I actually used 2 different techniques in this video so you could see both options. For the first one that I shared was with the paint. Here I'm going to show you how the gilding wax works. I use gilding wax in copper. I brushed it on the erased areas and details, and the effect is just gorgeous. It gives it that rich, warm, antique metallic finish. I repeated the same process on the second head as well. Now, because of adding that antiquing wax on the various intricate detailing of this horse, it made it look handmade because each one turned out just a little bit different. And the amount of gilding on each section is naturally going to vary slightly. And honestly, that's what makes them special. That's what makes them feel like real antique pieces rather than something mass produced. And here is what the finished bookend looks like styled on a shelf with some books, and I'm just so happy with how they turned out. And that is a wrap On today's video, my friends, 3 yard sale and thrift store finds a glass picture frame, beautiful detailing bowl, and a pair of marble horse bookends, all transformed into gorgeous Pottery Barn-inspired pieces for less than 15 total. I hope this inspired you to look at your next yard sale haul and a little differently because the potential is absolutely there. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help this channel so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you join our little community here. We are always making beautiful things on a budget. I'll see you in the next one, and happy crafting.